I move that every newspaper in America quits doing any fact checks on Joe Biden until they fact check Donald Trump every morning on the front page. It is ridiculous that the New York Times fact checked Joe Biden on something. I mean, he vomits lies. Trump vomits lies. And every day, over and over and over again. And it's just ridiculous that the New York Times is doing a fact check on Biden while they let Trump, while they're numb to the torrent of lies coming out of Trump's mouth.
Well, Claire, you do know vomit. Look up truth in the liberal dictionary and find Sloppy Joe, former Democrat Senator Claire McCaskill, having a mini meltdown after the New York Times published a fact check of Biden's recent fairy tales on the economy.
Here now with reaction, someone who knows so much about fact-checking. He wrote a book on it. Author of Fact Checking the Fact Checkers, Matt Palumbo. Matt, good to see you.
Well.
And I think it's a good point. You look at the liberal media, that's all they do is talk about Donald Trump and try to fact-check him. They don't fact-check Joe Biden really at all. But whether you want to talk about the border secure, I know nothing about Hunter, my son Hunter's business dealings, or Bidenomics is working. Joe Biden has a string of lies that they never talk about.
Well, it's absolutely laughable. I mean, the Washington Post actually discontinued their presidential fact-checking under Biden 100 days in after fact-checking Trump like 30,000 times. And my favorite, and this is emblematic of how the fact-checkers work, you might remember when Trump had those, I think it was NBA or college athletes at the White House, and he catered it with McDonald's. And Trump made a remark that if you stacked the burgers one by one, they would reach a mile high. And some nerd counted all the burgers and I guess looked up the average height of a burger at McDonald's. And lo and behold, they were not a mile high. So thank God we have that kind of fact checking to look forward to.
The deeper problem, and when I was talking about vomit, I meant verbal vomit,
Of course.
is that she and her ilk, McCaskill, think that the American people don't know the truth of their own situation and what's going on in this nation and the world without a fact check from the New York Times. That is the Bible, and somehow that they need a fact check about. No, nobody. We all know what's going on, and we don't really give a flying shinola what the New York Times says about Biden.
Well, they want to give the appearance that conservatives lie more than liberals, so they just fact-check them 10 times as much. And if you are a casual political observer, all you're seeing is the fact-checks of right-wingers, and you're going to think, oh, they're a bunch of liars. But it's really the opposite reality of Claire McCaskill is what's going on.
You need fact-checkers for MSNBC themselves, whether it was Russia collusion or all the lies about COVID. They're the purveyors of some of the greatest lies. But I want to move to this because justice for Commander Biden. The White House announcing yesterday Biden has given the slightly snappy pooch away to relatives after several bloody attacks on Secret Service. That kind of hurts. And while not one single person asked, CNN's Jake Tapper offered his take on the doggy dilemma. Watch this.
Yeah, I've been in a similar situation. It's rough. I don't mean that as, no, I didn't mean that as a stupid pun. Like, it's difficult, but
absolutely, the
dog has to go.
Yeah, so here's an idea, Jake. Let's get rid of Commander's owner, and maybe you could go with him. What do you make? What do you make of Jake Tapper?
Well, I would say that not only can Biden not manage a country, he can't even manage the White House. Obviously, this dog should have been out the first time this happened, and I don't know if this is a stretch, but it maybe bolsters the Robert Hur report that quite shockingly found Biden's not all there mentally. Ironically, we're actually at a stage where if you think Biden is there mentally, it's the biggest proof that you yourself are not there mentally. So that's kind of where we're at.
24 documented instances, including stitches for Secret Service. One instance, there was a sustained injury to a left arm that needed stitches, and the East Wing tours had to be stopped because of the blood everywhere. This is, I say this over and over again, this ghoul, Biden, inflicts intentional suffering and harm on the American people, and he let this dog do this to the Secret Service agents. All they had to do was keep him on a leash and have somebody minding him. Instead, they let that dog run around. I have had dogs that bite. You can deal with the problem. They don't deal with it. It is willful.
They will hide everything from this to, which is, I mean, almost insignificant in the grand scheme of things, to Lloyd Austin just disappearing. And it raises the obvious question of what else they're hiding. It's probably 1,000 other things we're never going to find out about.
You have to be an alpha male. Hey, stop it. You got to yell at your dog and be the commanding figure. That's not Joe Biden.
Oh, they blame the Secret Service because of the expression on their faces, that's why they were being attacked by the dog, because they weren't smiling.
Lying liars. Matt Palumbo, always a pleasure to see you. Thanks
You as
for being
well.
with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.